All right, good morning. Good morning. Coach Michael Burt. How you doing this morning, folks? Make sure this thing don't fall off on me like it did yesterday. Come on, make quality products, folks. Make quality products. All right, Coach Burt, 5:54 a.m. Central Standard Time. Trying to get out of here. So this big truck trying to get in. Trying to get out so we can get in. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Charlie, I understand we're going to do something else with each other. That's what my team's telling me. Is that true? Eric Tibbs, I got a favor to ask of you. Get me in with all those Edward Jones folks. Me and Dr. Elko. What's up, Tracy? Good morning. Guys, good morning. It's Coach Burt. John Ard showing up early. All right, I got a good message for you this morning. Number one, thank you to all the people that came to my Purpose to Profit last week. Incredible 2 days, man. That thing, Vandy Van Meter, good to see you back in the saddle again. Man, that virtual was incredible. It was incredible. So thank you to all the folks that watched the virtual. Now, I got a big message for you, a big lesson about follow-up. Okay, I wrote a book called $1 Million Follow-Up. Okay, and I've got Fanatical Follow-Up, Debbie, coming up in March. And I'm doing Fanatical Follow-Up and Monster Growth back-to-back at the Lodge. Okay, so Fanatical Follow-Up is a one-day own follow-up. Let me tell you why this is important. Not long ago, a very wealthy person reached out to me and said, I want to book a country music artist. Okay, good morning, Travis. And he said, do you know, no, let me take that back. I told the very wealthy person he should book this one country music artist for his big festival. Okay, we were on his, listen to this, what I'm about to tell you, his G450 plane. Okay, Brian White, this is your message right here, Brian. We're on his G450 plane, flying somewhere, flying to Phoenix. And he says, I'm going to have an event, and I want a big country music artist, and I know you have country music artist at the Lodge, Cindy Wolf. Who do I need to connect with? And I said, man, let me pick up the phone and call the manager of one of the artists that I know, and we'll help secure the artist for you. And so I picked up the phone, I called, and I said, hey, man, I got a legitimate lead. Listen to what I'm saying, folks. I got a legitimate lead for you. He's doing a big festival. He wants your artist, right? All you got to do is call him and work out the details, which is basically call him, tell him how much it's going to cost. Okay? All right, so Lisa, so I'll make this introduction. And this manager never follows up. He never follows up. So, my guy goes back and text message. Hey, we're trying to get the artist. Hey, can we lock it down? So after like 4, 5, 6 asks to exchange money, like I'm going to give you a lot of money for your artist to come play. The agent makes money when the artist performs, when he closes a deal, a transact for the artist. So finally, my friend just sent him a text message and said, hey, since you didn't follow up with me, we booked another artist. And we paid that artist $100,000. He said, so you could tell your buddy, your artist, that it cost him $100,000 because his manager didn't follow up. Folks, I would be livid if I had a salesperson that cost us $100,000 because they didn't follow up. Now, here's the deal. It happens every single day. The fortune is in the follow-up, and let me explain why. And you need to come to Fanatical Follow-Up in March at the Lodge to really master this, because, man, I think it's $797 to come spend a day with me at the Lodge. And if you get this right, if you don't close 1 deal, 2 deals, 5 deals, and you work this system, I give all your money back, because it is so ridiculous. Here's the problem. An object at rest will stay at rest unless acted on by an outside force. The brain doesn't want to make any decisions, folks. It's lazy. It don't want to decide anything. It operates out of total survival. It just uses brain calories to even think about something. Nobody wakes up and wants to buy your product. Nobody wakes up and wants to go on a diet. Nobody wakes up and wants to buy insurance. Nobody wakes up and wants to even buy coaching. I have to initiate. I have to have conversations with. I have to say, this is what's going to be best for you. So the follow-up is, man, you got to follow up until you bring someone to a decision. The purpose of the follow-up, Jimmy, is to give people information, and to, more than anything, beyond giving them information, because I get emails all day, their information. It is to bring the buyer or the prospect to a decision. Hey, Ashley, the purpose of my phone call today is to help you make a decision, because I can't help you until you commit to something. And once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. So this is the deal, man. Why don't you do it? Because you don't have the remarkable boldness I talk about. You're scared of what they'll say about you, think about you. I'm thinking about a guy right now that Chris Olden on my team's working. I'm just going to say, look, man, don't seem like you're that serious about taking action with me. So, you know, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to my events. Man, I'm not going to waste any time on you, because I get a sense when I message a person on a scale of 1 to 10 how interested they are. Now, if they're really interested and we're trying to work through a deal, I'll keep going 7 to 15 touches. If they're not interested or I don't want to work with them, then I just move on. So you got to get in your brain, that, man, they're going to sit until something comes along and moves them. Okay? Some of you go one time in the follow-up and you give up. This is before, during, and after a sale. And, man, I got to remind myself over and over and over. This fortune is in the follow-up. Keep going until they make a decision. Bring something to a close. The word close means to bring something to an end. To close a loop. And I can't, every day I ask people, hey, did you follow up on this? Hey, have you closed this deal? Oh, yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. No. You work on it until there is a decision. Okay? Good morning. We have this date on the schedule. We can't help you till you committed. Boom. Which credit card would you like to put it on to get started? Okay? There's all kinds of people right now I'm thinking about we all need to follow up with, man. So, the lack of follow-up by this manager, which is the manager's job, by the way, to generate revenue for the artist, just cost him 100 grand. Probably cost the agent 20 grand in commission. Okay? And even if they couldn't do the gig, they should have said, hey, man, I can't do the gig. I'm sorry. Let me make an introduction. He's got other artists he could have booked. He could have booked other artists in his own arsenal, man. It's so disappointing. But people drop the ball. Okay, it happens. Okay, I'm not blaming the agent. I'm just saying, man, I'm going to put it in context, man. It cost the artist 100 grand. He paid somebody 100 grand, and he's paying somebody 100 grand to come perform, which could have been his artist, or it could have been somebody else in his artist. So I want to encourage you today. The follow-up is so critical to this equation, right? It is so critical to this equation to get you started and get you moving and get you rolling, folks. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Don't be anything, man. Just ask another person, hey, man, to get started, I need to get your credit card on file. Can we take care of this for you? Okay. Let's go ahead and do it right now. What would stop us from doing it right now? Because there's a power in taking action. Okay. I got some people to follow up with right now. So, fanatical follow-up. March. I want to look on my calendar. There's 2 dates in March. I'm doing fanatical follow-up and monster growth, man. Invest the money. Be less than $1,500 to come spend 2 days with me at the lodge. I guarantee you, it could help you make $150,000 more dollars, man. And if you don't go close more deals, come back to me. I'll personally coach you if you don't close more deals on how to do it, if it ain't working. Okay, so let's get better at the follow-up, folks. An object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an outside factor. Don't be a little Mitch. All right, Jimmy, let's go. Have a great day.